Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike here, bringing you some more Pokemon Showdown battles. Got another battle with the Pokebank team today. Don't think anything's changed since the last match. We are still sticking with Starmie. I do like Starmie on this team over Blastoise, though I think both are fine options. And my opponent up here has a heck of a team himself. These are pretty much greatest hits from OU on both sides. Latias, huge threat in 5th gen, as well as Breloom. Lucario he was good in 5th gen, he's even better now. We're assuming this is going to be a Mega Evolution as well. Conkeldurr is really good again. Azumarill, the new Shining Star, and then we're both using Landorus because he's one of the best stealth rockers and just general utility Pokemon in the game. So this should be a pretty good match. We'll have to see how it turns out. Looks like I'm going to lead with Boggart the Sableye. That is my standard lead. I'm going to get intimidated here, and it'll be interesting to see. I do go for the Will-O-Wisp over the Taunt, and I'm going to end up burning Conkeldurr, which not great because then I'm going to get knocked off and killed. Oh, also I should mention my opponent in this match is a total douchebag, so that's fun. I should have pulled up the chat so you could see that. But anyhow, he's being a complete douche in the chat and taunting me. So now I really want to beat him. I'm gonna go into Beefcake. He's gonna survive that Ice Punch, even with the burn from Guts. Assuming that Conkeldurr does have Guts, it could be Iron Fist, you never know. But anyhow, I live, Latias comes in, I'm going to paralyze that as he sets up a Wish. And I don't feel particularly threatened by Latias, so I'm just going to stay in. Lucario comes in here. Now I need to get out, because I know I could get Bullet Punched. Go into Light Bright the Starmie, because I don't predict him to have a move that could take Starmie out. He does go for the Aura Sphere, and then switches out. I'm going to miss the Hydro Pump here. I don't think it mattered a whole lot. It wouldn't have added at all to how much damage Azumarill took, I believe. So that's fine. Sometimes you miss. He's just going to do a bunch of switching around, which is fine with me. You predicted a Thunderbolt. Good job. Now you're dead. So, whatever. Breloom comes in here, though, and he has a Choice Scarf Breloom, which is really strange. Catches me off guard. I lose Starmie, which is okay. Starmie got in a good deal of work. I feel like I can deal with the other stuff on his team fairly well. So, I'm going to set up a Dragon Dance here, and it's not going to be enough to take out Azumarill. I don't know why I went for Extreme Speed there. I should have just attacked it with something else. Earthquake would have been better. I don't know if it would have killed it or not, but I lose Dragonite to Azumarill, which is really dumb, and then I'm going to be able to finish it off, but losing the Dragonite was a big problem because now I don't really have a finisher. These three guys are kind of the utility end, and Gengar and Dragonite tend to be the finishers, so you're going to have to be very careful. Boggart is going to come in here and get some work done, though. He does Mega Evolve, shows me that he's a special attacker, and Boggart takes that Flash Cannon not well, but he takes it, which is the important part. So Breloom's going to come in. I know it's Choice Scarf now, so I'm just going to use the turn to burn it, make sure that it is completely crippled, and yeah, proceed from there. So that works for me. I probably should have roosted here, to be honest, because I know that he's locked into Seed Bomb, so I could have gotten my health back. If Conkeldurr... Well, no, Conkeldurr's paralyzed and slow as crap, so I think I probably would have lived a Mach Punch since I quad resisted. Yeah, that was fine. Finishing it off was fine. Latias comes in here. It's going to get a Wish off, which... Okay, I'm just going to kill Conkeldurr on the switch, so the Wish is going to go to nothing. He's going to concede, and we're going to win. So that was actually a good match, other than my opponent being an asshat. But it played out well, and we'll just move on to the next one. So here we go. Next match, again, I'm going to be down at the bottom. My opponent is up top, and this time we have some different guys. Cloyster is still OU, maybe. It shouldn't be, probably. And Ferrothorn, Skarmory, the double steel types. Gardevoir is interesting. Again, that's got to be his Mega Gardevoir, though, isn't that impressive. It could also potentially be Garchomp, but Garchomp's good enough to bring to an OU fight without a Megastone. Gardevoir definitely isn't, so we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. And he also has a Togekiss, so I need to be aware of that since it's going to be trying to paralyze my own guys. So let's see how things go. Once again, I lead with Bogart. He just makes a great lead, I've found right now, because so many things are physical attackers, or can get burned, or can get taunted. Like, he's just, I feel like he's a really good lead. So I'm going to taunt the Ferrothorn there, prevent the Stealth Rocks from going up. I burn Togekiss as it switches in, and then I taunt it so that it can't paralyze me, which is nice. Switch into the Shadow, going to take a ton of damage from that Air Slash. But luckily, I'm going to be able to disable it here. We'll have to see if he's carrying a second attack or not, and what it is. Depending on what it is, I might be able to stay in and deal with it. He's just going to go for the Roost here as I set up a sub, which is fine with me. I have Sludge Bomb now. I'm behind a substitute. There's not much he can do. He goes for Aura Sphere. I don't know why. I guess he just wanted his Togekiss to die, so I'm happy to oblige. Take that out. Into Skarmory now, and Skarmory does not resist Shadow Ball anymore, so that's not going to feel good. It's going to do 75% health, and he's going to Whirlwind me into Bogart, which is fine. I can't directly threaten him, but I can stop his shenanigans, which is exactly what I'm going to do. He's going to switch into Gardevoir, and as I switch into Landorus, and I just U-turn out, I forget that Sableye has a weakness now, and I stay in on the Fairy type, and I die. I was like, oh, it's a special attacker. It can't kill Sableye in one hit. Sableye doesn't have a weakness. Not true anymore. Dark Ghost is now weak to Fairy, so something to keep in mind, kiddos. Garchomp comes in, and I'm going to get an Intimidate. He shows me here that it is his Mega Form. It's possible that both his Garchomp and his Gardevoir are holding Mega Stones, but that seems really inefficient, so who knows. But anyhow, I'm not at all threatened by what it's doing, so I'm just going to set up Stealth Rocks on it and then take it out with HP Ice from Royal. That HP Ice is really handy. I'm happy that Smogon recommended that move. It's helped me out numerous times against things that would normally brick wall me. So Skarmory comes in here. I switch into Light Bright to threaten it out. Take the Brave Bird, not well. That hurt a lot. But I am running Leftovers rather than Life Orb just for a little bit more survivability, even though I'm running an offensive spinning set. And I like that. That's what I did last gen, and I like it now. So that works out. Paralyzed Ferrothorn, he shows me that he has Iron Head. That's going to hurt a lot. So at this point, I just want to get its health as low as I can. So I'm going to leave Beefcake in to be a super dick and Air Slash flinch it forever. And I take it down to under 25% health. That's going to allow the Shadow to finish it off. And now the only thing we need to worry about is Cloyster, who shouldn't be a problem because it's Cloyster. And I kill it with the Shadow immediately. So that's going to be the match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the battles. Thumbs up if you did. Check out the links in the description. Leave me comments. Let me know, I guess, who your star of your team is right now in OU. Because unless you're brave enough to try UU, which is a complete mess, most people I think are still playing OU. So that's going to do it. Thanks, guys. More coming your way shortly.